using all of his tools in the matchup to a really good extent. He was using his multi-hits on Ryu's focus attack. He was zoning him out pretty hard. He wasn't taking damage from the Hadoukens or anything.
You know what I think? I think that Little Video is just missing one move that I think could have like actually won in the match. Tatsumaki.
His side B?
Yes. Your true Tatsumaki has a hitbox for every object that it hits. So if he tries to throw the Gordo, then you hit back the Gordo and you hit him.
Okay.
So I think that he could have used that as some sort of mix-up.
I can see that working. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. That definitely sounds like a, if I read you Gordoing, you're gonna eat some percent for sure.
And it's a really strong kill move.
I was just about to ask. Okay, well, that's enough of that matchup. Let's get on to the next one. Dedede versus Yoshi.
Dedede Yoshi. I have no idea how this is gonna go. It's just gonna be like a... Wait, actually I do. It's gonna be a whole bunch of eggs and a whole bunch of Gordos. Just
I
wait.
hope that's the first thing they do.
Let's go. Egg Gordo, right? Am I right? Let's go.
Egg? Okay, we got
Dang
another
it.
egg.
Gordo? Oh.
We were halfway there. I was about to
There
stop
we go.
laughing.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Yes.
Oh, it's already happening. It's the apocalypse.
I feel like Yoshi wins that projectile war just because Gordo's bounce back.
That's very true. The thing is that Gordos are an active threat, though. So.
Okay. Yeah, eggs can't really stick around on the stage. They just pop. Alright. Highwayman holding center. Ieatformyfriends really likes go. Oh my gosh.
Got the spike.
That's twice that we've seen Highwayman get spiked at like 70-ish, 80-ish% on this stage, and he's lived. We saw that in the last set against Ryu, and he barely survived it.
Yeah, Battlefield has a really high ceiling, but also has a lot of room below the stage as well. So characters like Dedede can live super long, like, from both angles. And even the sideways hitboxes are pretty far out there. Like, it's just like a pretty big stage.
Who do you think banned what? Do you think Highwayman banned Smashville or something?
I have no idea. I'm not sure exactly of these characters' stage preferences, but I definitely think that Highwayman intended to go here.
Yeah, because he went here on his last set, and those are the only two sets I've seen tonight where they both end up on Battlefield. So I feel like he's kind of conspiring towards it. I don't blame him. He's at 147.
But they're both pretty heavy characters.
Excuse me? Yoshi has a pretty big tail.
Nah, dude, that was like the wind box of it mixed with Yoshi's up air, so you kind of just like drag them in. Kind of like a Link boomerang.
Yeah, I can see that happening. Okay, well, Yoshi definitely looks like the faster character here.
Definitely. I mean, Yoshi has tons of shield pressure, but the thing is that those disjoints are going to be hard to get in on. And at this percent, if you mess up once, then you're donezo.
Yeah.
So you got to play a little bit safe, and it's not too safe to whiff a down air.
Oh, that took a lot of damage.
That's a ton of damage.
I feel like the Dedede should be afraid for his stock pretty soon. This Yoshi's looking pretty angry.
If he gets a shield break, if he gets like, I think like a down air can connect into up air right now. Down tilt might be able to connect into something. Eggs can definitely connect into an up air.
Okay, Dedede is probably at kill percent with this kind of rage.
They're both like edge of the life right here.
Yeah, Dedede's the one in danger though, on his last stock.
Whew. That's the frame data.
Yup.
Not able to compete with that up air. Oh no.
Oh, he wanted it. He might be dead. Yep.
Yeah. It's death. Getting a little bit
Little
cocky.
Little greedy, yeah. He definitely didn't have to go for that. Doesn't Dedede have super armor on his up B anyways?
Yes. So I'm not exactly sure why he would go for that. I don't know, I mean, it's a lot of pressure.
Oh,
Speaking of pressure, but literally all you have to do right now is just throw eggs. He can't do the same camp game that he does with other characters with Yoshi.
That's true. if he really wants to go in, then he's technically risking it, but in the long game, Yoshi should win in this scenario.
Also, like, he doesn't have to approach right now. He's approaching so much.
Yeah, exactly. He's being so aggressive. Didn't he just burn his double jump for that? Okay, well, I'm glad that Nair killed. Didn't want to see him go off stage and flub another edge guard. That would have been an unfortunate way to end the game. But I eat for my friends, taking game 1. Let's go. They're fighting to get to loser semis. Do we know who's on the other side of this?
I'm not sure.
It should be Frost and someone else. Frost and Mr. Benedict? Oh,
McBenedict. Ooh, another Ryu.
Actually, that set is already over. Frost is waiting in loser semis right now.
Ooh.
So the winner of this plays Frost.
Alright, so against either of these characters, I think does pretty well versus Diddy Kong. So those will be some pretty interesting matches, but
Right now, let's look at Fox versus Yoshi. Shoutouts to when was the first game introduced? 1994, 1995?
I think it was 94.
Something like that.
I know it was before whenever I was born, so one of those two.
But man, the counters or the character switch is working out for him so far.
I'd just be really careful with the double jump armor and trying to go for up smashes or up airs. Because you might commit too much for something that you can't even punish.
Yeah, it seems like Yoshi had the matchup on Dedede because he had the better projectile and the better mobility. But with this switch to Fox, he kind of loses the projectile just because Fox is such a mobile character. Oh gosh, down air into
up smash.
I like that. I like that.
That was sick.
We got kill confirms.
Also up airs. They both have the same sort of like kill options, I guess.
They both have the same up smash.
Yeah, up smash, up air. They're actually pretty similar whenever you think about it. It's just that, oh yeah, that was a trap.
You know, that was an interesting reaction because he said to himself, if I block this, I lose my shield. But if I guess he just reacted incorrectly.
Yeah, you were supposed to roll back for that one.
There were two options he could have chosen there that were wrong, and he chose one of them. Well, I, for my friends, has quickly turned this set around, or this game around. I like that forward tilt out of shield. Didn't get much for it, though. I would like to see more stage presence from TheHighwayMan because in the set versus Austin, every time I, for my friends, was off stage, he took so much percent trying to get his way back on. Meanwhile, whenever TheHighwayMan knocks him off stage, he's not getting much percent. He's kind of letting Yoshi just come back. I don't know if Fox has the tools for it, but I imagine he should.
I mean, you can always do like fairs into a footstool, but you never know if Yoshi's gonna have that armor, so you might just be putting yourself in a terrible position. But you can always do like some
down air to up smash?
Trying for the same thing.
Yep. I like it.
I mean, if it's that consistent, why not go for it?
I agree. Alright, they're playing footsies now. Oh, speaking of footsies.
Oh, the egg kill.
The 2000 IQ egg.
Alright. I like the use of eggs to cover himself.
Okay, TheHighwayMan's playing it really safe right now. He doesn't want to risk anything.
He knows that he has to win this game to stay in the tournament.
Yep.
He realizes how important this stock is, and he's just that patient.
Got that up smash out of shield.
Winning the game for it.
Classic Fox. Always been a good option since day one. You know, I think Yoshi in this game is pretty interesting because he seems a lot different from his other iterations. Fox looks kind of similar. I mean, he has the same toolkit and everything, and a lot of his combos are like kill with up smash, or at least the down air to up smash seem consistent enough. So
Fox is just one of the characters where it's like an option select. I guess you can just up tilt to cover most like ground options, and you can lead that into up air. But if you could also like mix it up with down air, you can mix it up with like throws into up air. You can mix it up into like a forward air to like footstool. Like there are tons of like options you could do to kill, and even like Zay does this thing where you run, then you do like a pivot F tilt backwards, and it knocks people off the stage, and then you lead it to unfair footstool.
That sounds disgusting.
It looks so weird because you just see Fox and he's just like this direction, he's facing this way, and he's back, then suddenly the guy's dead, and you're like, whoa, what?
Hey. Okay, so game 3 on Neutralville.
Yep.
Alright, so I like that we're sticking with Fox. Seemed to work out. He held it together towards the end of that last game.
I honestly need to see more up tilts from Highwayman. Like, he's going for everything but, like, your go-to move.
Alright. Oh, well, that might be a reason why.
The armor.
Yep. Well, in that case, I would say Highwayman seems to be doing a pretty okay playing the matchup right now. Good mash. Ooh, alright.
Nice perfect shield. See, he's tried to do the thing.
That would have been so sick. I was so ready to see it.
Ooh, tried it again.
Oh my god. This man is hungry.
And see, whenever you pivot, if they don't go off, it sets you into the perfect position to do an up tilt.
Okay. I see what you mean by option select. Oh gosh. Alright, yeah, this Yoshi seems like he's having a hard time getting in. He lands one fair, but he doesn't get anything else for it. Highwayman's looking for his kill setup.
Missing
Okay.
some sort of option on the ground. I don't even know what he was trying to do, but
Got
didn't
him
work
killed.
out. That
Okay.
too. Yoshi's Nair just gets out of his up tilts.
Okay, so it seems like up tilt is a pretty tricky thing to land on Yoshi and get rewarded for it.
Yeah. I was just wondering why he wasn't using it, and there you go, plain in sight Nair.
Yep. Well, alright. I guess they know more about this matchup than we do. That's for sure.
I mean, I don't play either of these characters.
Same.
Nobody I know really plays these characters, so.
Same. Oh wait, no, I know Bart.
I know, but that's not Smash 4 Yoshi.
That's true. Okay, so this is looking like game 2, where as soon as Ieatformyfriends takes Fox's first stock, he just brings it right back to an even game.
I do have to say though that he's doing a great. Both people are doing great jobs of just pressuring the opponent. Went for the air dodge read, but Highwayman really hasn't been air dodging in that scenario.
Yeah.
He usually just double jumps out of stuff.
Monkey see, monkey do, I guess.
Double jump? Yep. I wonder if he'll start to catch on to these. Oh, that's it.
No
Yep.
double jump. All right.
Whew.
It's rough out here for Yoshi mains. Okay, so up next we are going to have winners finals between Austin and Murr. After that is going to be losers semis between Frost and Ieatformyfriends. So I like that we have 4 unique characters in this game coming up.
I'm gonna tell you right now, even though Austin's number 5 on the PR, I think that Murr's playstyle is gonna do really well versus Austin.
Oh yeah? How does that work out? Oh wait,
He's
we're seeing
actually a
Frost?
god at baiting air dodges, Murr is, and
Okay.
Austin air dodges a lot.
Okay.
I feel like he's just gonna juggle Ness, and there's gonna be that